Hello, Spirit speaking, and this message is for you. Welcome to a sacred sanctuary for listening, healing, and remembering, where messages are allowed to unfold gently without distraction. Each reading is a combination of tarot, message cards, and channeled guidance. Before recording, time is taken to sit in meditation and to open to the guidance being channeled from the divine, allowing the message to be shared from a place of stillness and clarity. The shared message here is meant to be received in your own way. Take what is yours and allow the rest to pass by gently, as it may be meant for someone else. This is an invitation to pause, soften, and be present. This reading is offered as quiet guidance shared with love and intention. Let's begin. I'll start by sharing the channeled message for today. Welcome to the sanctity of our private conversation together. I have invited you here today as I see that many of you may be feeling unhappy and some displeased as to where you are on your path. You placed your feet on this journey with me with the intention that all would be perfect, as you would as you walk towards my light. What many of you do not understand is that this path towards enlightenment is not linear. Experiences, and it is in a spiral nature. You believe that when you took your first step on that path, it would be an easy one, where everything and life would become easier and less chaotic. But in order to bring forth changes on the outside, the inside transformation must come first. You will be surrounded by people, places, and situations which will assist you in your growth. These experiences may be pleasant, and some may be very difficult. Some will test your faith in me, and you may feel a disconnection with me. You may cry out and ask, "Why have I abandoned you in your time of greatest need?" The truth is, dear ones, I have never left you and will never leave you to struggle alone in the midst of your story. The storyline you're caught up in, you stress, strive to control, struggle to save yourself. But you forget to take time to ask for my guidance, clarity, or help. You must always remember, I gave you free will to choose out of love, and I do not control your next choice. I cannot intervene on your behalf without your permission. The exact experience you need, you will draw to yourself to learn, change, and grow. People, places, and timelines that will teach and challenge you to choose the next best version for yourself and of yourself. The souls that come across your path that will irritate and upset you the most in relationships will be your greatest teachers. These relationships can be in friendships, family, or love, or perhaps work, and you must learn to navigate the places you are meant to stay and where it's time to leave some behind. Once you've learned the lesson needed, you will move forward, and only then. If you don't learn the lessons, the same experience with new players and your story, only then will you know that there is likely an unhealed emotional wound that needs to be taken care of. This oftentimes feels like your progress on your path is stalled or slowed. You may feel frustration and a mixture of unhappiness because you feel that you should be farther ahead after all of your hard, diligent work towards me and trying to walk towards the light. I assure you that you are all exactly where you're supposed to be at any given time. The hour is not too late for you to learn patience with yourself and your journey, for it truly is a journey of self-discovery that cannot be rushed. Your life path is a masterpiece just waiting to be perfected over and over again, so it may reveal itself first to you and then to the world. Do not be discouraged, beloved child of God. Your path will be made easier when you learn to have trust and faith in my plan for your life. Let my will be done, and believe that I want nothing but the very best for your life. It's meant to be a journey of self-discovery and mastery, and this takes time. Remember, do not rush and learn to keep things light. And do not get discouraged. Stop getting caught in the drama of the third dimension, and you will learn to see things, lessons, and move through them faster without stress, striving, or drama. And you will breathe and sit in silence and ask me for clarity and direction for your next steps needed. In doing this, you will move more swiftly and navigate the straits of your life more easily. When you take time to stop and remove yourself from a situation, you gain understanding. If something in your life isn't working, don't ignore it and don't take take and feel sorry. Just take the proper action to recreate yourself anew. I am always patient with your progress, and you can follow yourself, the same mercy and grace. It's not about striving to be perfect, because you already are the perfection of my works. Know this and let it flood you with the remembrance of your God-given peace. Know that you are already perfect, and that you will refine this perfection time and time again, in order to carve out brilliance just as a diamond is forged under pressure. So are you in this way. Tempered. Life is not meant to be rushed, and you are asked to enjoy one process. Even the difficult times have beautiful blessings hidden inside. The next time you feel stuck or challenged, ask yourself, what is the blessing inside this so-called cursed situation, and what is it teaching me? When you perceive in this way, you will no longer feel or fall victim to your circumstances. You will realize that you will rise up, dust yourself off, and keep on going, knowing that there is a light on the other side of the path that you're moving on. Never give up hope, as this would be to deny your light and let darkness and despair take over again. It's a choice made with free will, but always choose light and rebuke the darkness. The promise of light is peace, and that is golden. There will be more to come. And just as the coo of the morning dove is haunting, when you feel discouraged, then hear my call and come back home to sit with me in silence and ask for guidance. I will light the next steps ahead for you. Now we'll allow the cards to offer their spiritual guidance. So the very first piece of advice that was given about self-care and self-nurturing and taking good care of yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. Spirit wants you to get extra rest. And what I see is that when you're not doing that, you're taking a toll on yourself and your energy field, trying to find your strength within and to know that an empty cup can't quench anybody else's thirst. In the subconscious, in the back of your mind, some of you are struggling to see and envision a new beginning for yourself. And you have to realize that whatever is in your unconscious mind can become manifest. So take your thoughts to a more positive possibility of a new beginning, no matter what it looks like now. When I see what's into the importance of the heart of the reading, I see some of the collective is working with their intuitive knowing, possibly through meditation, yoga, and dream work. By paying attention to your dreams, some of you are quite psychic, whether you realize it or not, and Spirit is asking you to hone these gifts so that you may move along your path more swiftly. What is helping you along the position and not crossing you is the card that represents movement and being able to take a strong direction for where your next steps on your path are. Being able to sidestep any kind of deceit or trickery that may have been there in the past, and literally putting down swords and deciding consciously not to fight with anyone. That would be within some of the collective within the home, and or with somebody that's around you that chooses to cause any kind of upset. Whether that's an emotional upset through others, I see you taking a charge and of the situation and forging ahead. The outcome to this beautiful spread is there will be a collaboration here that's going to bring great success for some. I see material gain, and I also see some of you having a wish fulfilled. So the wish card of material gain and fulfillment, as well as new successes within business. And we'll move on now to some message cards. And the very first one is your inner vision. Cut through the fog of confusion and use your power of discernment to see what is real. Observe with clarity, and true insight lies along the surface. Commit to this next stage with your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Be committed to the journey with determination and go all in for the long term. Your steadfast focus will bring lasting results to you. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your heart. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. The next message is to go your own way and trust your intuition. Embrace individuality, paving your path with encouragement, courage, and authenticity. Learn how to trust yourself and let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. Spirit asks you to release the burdens, embrace the clarity, and let go of what no longer serves you, allowing new insights to guide your path. Engage with the vortex of change where the energy swirl of transformation is molding a new adept to transformation. Embrace this change with open arms, for it is a catalyst for your evolution and your growth. You are soaring to new heights. Let your connection with Spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. And as we come to a close, please take a moment to notice what has settled within you at the very truth of our essence. Each one of us is a being of light, and it's expressed through awareness, choice, compassion, and the energy we bring to this world. When we consciously expand that light within ourselves, it changes how we move, how we respond, and how we relate to others. As more of us choose to live from this awareness, our light begins to gather. Together, it raises the vibration of the world that we share. If this space speaks to you, you're welcome to stay connected here, to return, listen, and to walk alongside these messages as they continue to unfold. Perhaps you'd like to leave a comment or a reflection, a gratitude, or something positive that the message has stirred within you. In doing this, you help keep this space grounded in light and intentions. If you feel drawn to explore more deeply, you're warmly invited to visit my website at hellospiritspeaking.com. There you will find spiritual guidance readings, a free masterclass called Awaken Your Inner Light, a free guided meditation titled Your Inner Sanctuary, and a digital collection of spiritual workshops designed to support and continue your spiritual growth and understanding. In this way, the light moves outward, one presence at a time. I'd like to take a moment to thank you for being here and taking this moment to listen. Until we meet again, walk gently, follow the light, and together we rise.